You are now tuned into the Regular Ass Podcast.
You already know what this is, man. It's your boy D-Boy Bino, a.k.a. Mr. Half Info, a.k.a. Mr. 732 is in the building. Hey. There we go. You already know, man.
Go ahead.
Yo, to the right of me, man. You know.
Yeah,
you got
I ain't going last this time. I'm second again. 2 pods in a row.
2 pods in a row.
Asbury Sauce, a.k.a. the host with the almost. Thanks for tuning in to the regular. I like that.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning into the Regular Ass Podcast, episode 301. But it's really the 100th episode is special.
Yeah.
And we explain that later. Even though we at 301, but this is the 100th episode, and we got big guests. Big guests.
Man. Big guests.
Hey.
Long time coming, man. You know.
We appreciate y'all. We here. We collabing today with the motherfucking Committee Podcast.
Okay.
One time.
Motherfucking road.
We got claps for anything.
Y'all got bombs?
Huh?
Y'all got bombs?
Nah, I ain't got a bomb.
You got the bomb?
Got a little gunshot.
Okay, with shots fired.
This our bomb right here. The big ouch. Shout out to my boy Real. Go ahead. Introduce yourself individually though.
Yeah,
Y'all are a whole podcast, but y'all is parts of it. Okay, 1/3. Go 1/3 first.
It starts with her.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You already know.
I got you. Told big shit earlier.
You already know.
Go ahead.
It starts with the big homie, aka the big sis. Okay, I am your girl, T Michelle, and I'm always live in these projects. But today I'm kicking it with the Regular Ass Podcast hashtag trap, and it's your girl T Michelle.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Kay, and I'm also kicking it with the Real Ass Podcast. Well, I guess I'm considered the middle sis, but my name is Kay. My name is Kay, and excited to be here. So,
Period.
Oh.
Is he gonna do this every day?
You already know.
Gotta bring y'all in right.
And I am the queen of the AKAs, Dage, aka Ghetto Cinderella, aka Big Mama. That's me.
Period.
In the building.
Your favorite tri-state trio.
okay.
It's AKA. But Bino the real AKA.
That's what I said.
No, wait, we're not finna do
We about to
that.
battle it out.
Wait,
We about
Bino.
to battle it out.
Set them
Like,
straight, please.
Listen, I'm gonna let her take the AKAs because I ain't like that shit at first. You know what I mean? This one for the
You
ladies.
like your AKAs?
Nah, I hated those shits.
Yeah,
Guys.
we made you do them
Yeah,
AKAs.
especially Mr.
Half
Half
the
Info.
info.
You know what I mean? But
Boy's a headline reader. He'll read the headline and say he know the whole thing that happened and everything. Dead ass wrong every time.
Lord is blind, like, you know what I mean? So I stuck with the AKs. I could dig it, but you know what I mean? Once they added the drops and shit, you know what I mean? I ran with it. But you know what I mean? I was the original, but I'm gonna let you run with it. And she the original.
I'll take that.
No, I mean, she the
He
original.
done passed the baton
No,
over.
man.
Okay, give it to my
You know what I mean? You can run with it. You know what I mean? I got, you know what I mean? I got this, but you got that. Go ahead.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
It's a lane for everybody. She got the ladies, you got the fellas. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Then it's all good. See, Sauce, someone got
What
I
it
thought we
is,
was
it's all
level-headed.
good.
Sauce, what happened?
Here we go.
Now what's that?
Shake on it now, y'all teammates.
No, man. We good. No, man, we good.
We gonna all live in the same world. We could cohabit, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
Cohabit.
Yeah, exactly, man. You know what I mean?
AKA beef.
Yo.
AKA.
Oh, shit. And she a female? And she a female?
Yo.
And she a female?
Right.
What he always say?
He got
Yo.
we got a Bino beef list, a BBL.
That's what
Oh,
he
a
said.
BBL.
A Bino beef
We got to
list.
start some hashtags.
No, man.
Okay. Yes.
He got beef with who is it again?
They say I got beef with him, man.
Nicki Minaj.
Not
He
the
hate
queen.
the queen. He hate the queen.
Hold on.
I was coming at
Like to be
it.
a
I
boss.
don't hate her.
What?
I just dislike the way people act.
Get him barbs. Get
You know
him.
what I mean?
Don't send the barbs after her.
I ain't big enough.
Y'all heard
I ain't big enough. I ain't big enough
He
yet.
definitely won't
Know what I
survive
mean?
that one.
I know, but
What's that
you know,
other
man.
girl name you had beef with? The one who put the book out.
Superhead.
Superhead?
Not Superhead. Man, recently, the one who said she couldn't deal with a 9-to-5 dude and you was mad as hell. She said you can't understand her lifestyle.
Who was that?
Ooh.
What's the girl name, man? Come
Who
on.
said it?
You say her first and last name at the same time. Like,
Damn, I don't.
something.
Oh, we gotta get into it because then it's
Really
gonna
been
come
out-
back to him.
Nah, I really don't know what you're
Wait,
talking
I'm at
about.
the
What
Google that.
She put the book
She
out.
put the book out.
What was the
Recently?
She had like a little
Google it.
scandal, and then she I ain't been seeing a lot about her, but before that she was starting to pop. She was on Wild 'N Out. What's the girl name, man? You know?
Just hilarious.
No, the other girl.
Oh,
Who? What's her
he's
name,
talking
girl?
about
What's her name, girl?
with the slit in her eyebrow.
Simone.
B.
Simone.
Oh,
B.
B.
Simone.
Oh, B.
Because she said
Simone.
she
She's a
don't-
comedian.
She said
Yeah,
9 to 5
I know what
niggas
she's talking
can't
about.
understand her lifestyle.
They
What?
did though.
But what,
And
what
being
lifestyle she got?
That's what I told you.
Exactly.
What lifestyle she got?
Exactly.
What lifestyle she got?
Exactly.
Jet setter,
Is she
man.
that
Get up
big,
and go.
though?
She had to get up and go
Is she
lifestyle.
that big though?
Nah, she never got that.
That's
big.
what I'm saying, what
That's why that
lifestyle she
shit
got?
canceled.
She
her.
big enough.
But what lifestyle she got?
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. What lifestyle does she
Not a
ever
9 to
have?
5
That's what I'm saying.
lifestyle.
She don't have no regular 9 to 5.
I'm saying, but don't like it's a way that you say about a 9 to 5. She was saying like a 9 to 5 nigga that can't
It's
get
beneath
up.
her.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
beneath her
facts.
that can't get up and
Did
go.
she
Like
Took it like that.
Like,
Like you took it personal like that because what it really
Yeah.
was is that it's the truth. You got to go to work. You can't fly with her to Cali and then from Cali to wherever the fuck she got to do go do Wild 'N Out on her shoes and
But
all
that
that.
don't.
You
Okay.
can't go.
I'm
but
sorry.
did
that
she
really
really want her
didn't
nigga
like
with her all
okay,
the
but
time?
Now
like
she
bro,
said
like
she said she wanted a man with her. When
For
she
what?
was,
Really?
For instance.
Why?
Okay.
Why not?
You won't
Like-
miss him.
like for real, like bro, like that shit didn't have nothing to do with it, bro. Like if you a regular 9 to 5 nigga, like if I'm not letting you try to support me, like you know what I mean, like okay, but I'm not trying to be under your ass though. Like you,
You saying you don't want to go.
I don't really want to go. Like I like you know what I mean. Like I got a couple days off.
Right. I don't want to spend them all with you.
You know what I mean? Like
Right.
for real, my
It was
G.
more. She's
Like-
like spontaneous.
Yeah,
Like, you can't be
but
spontaneous when you got a 9 to 5.
Okay, so-
okay,
Can
but
I
just
say-
like I was talking before
Why
though,
can't you?
because
like,
you got to go to work.
Okay. Can I say something to that though?
So you can't just be spontaneous on a weekend though?
Yeah, that's the weekend, but that's you got to hold 5, 6 all other days. That you know what I'm saying? That's a small part of course on
motherfucker,
a
you
weekend.
get 10. Look, you get 10 vacation days after 2 years, motherfucker.
Right.
But wait.
After motherfucking
But
2
wait,
years,
it might-
motherfucker,
It
fuck
might
out
be
of
more
here.
if you add in the sick time,
Sick days.
and
Nigga,
the personal
nigga, I'm a
days,
9 to 5
it might
nigga.
be- it might
Nigga,
be
like, if I'm
15.
saying, motherfucker, I
It
got
might
like
be
15, 17 of them joints. You know what I mean?
Okay, well-
January 1st, motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a 9 to 5 nigga.
Can we
Know what I mean?
can we
Know what I
unpack
mean?
that though? Can we unpack that though?
9
Like,
to
it's-
5,
it's
11 to
deep.
7 ass nigga, man.
It's-
Like, you know what I mean? For real, I
feel
does
you,
this
but
shit.
it's deeper
Like,
than
you know what I
that.
mean?
You
Go
know what I'm
ahead.
saying?
But like,
It's deeper than what what she's really saying. Like we laughing and we joking about it.
Yeah.
But why she want her nigga all the time? Why? You see what he's doing?
yeah,
Like no. But wait, but
she
like, we
felt
have to be real.
uncomfortable
We have
to
to
me.
be realistic.
No, because it's her lifestyle. Because it's no different than a man that's in the NFL. She not gonna get up. His wife not gonna go up.
But
and
that's
work a 9
not
to 5.
that's not her. The
that's not
lifestyle does not
realistic.
the lifestyle does
Right.
not require her to bring and travel with her family and her man. That's a preference.
How you gonna get the fire pics for Instagram?
It doesn't.
What you
it-
need?
it-
What you
it-
need?
it-
What
it
you
doesn't-
need?
it doesn't-
Oh,
somewhere.
like-
It doesn't work. It doesn't work that way. She wants him with her for her own personal reasons. You know what I'm saying?
So basically, he can't work then. That's basically
No, he could work, but she has to trust that who she's with.
He could work for her.
No,
Why not?
Why can't she
She's
just
like-
respect the man that she chose to deal with?
No. That's what she's saying. She's not choosing a 9 to 5. Me.
But maybe that's what she needs, and that's why she's single.
no,
Exactly.
she has a preference.
And
Everybody has a
preference,
preference.
nobody
Yeah, but
checking
if your
for it.
preference is cutting your throat,
It's not,
then you need
though.
to change your preference.
Listen,
I think
first
she's
of
living
all,
very
first
well.
of
I don't think
first
she
of all,
was
even
losing-
if that's what you think, you was too early. Yo, this internet shit is a monster. If you're not built for that shit, it was too early for her to talk crazy like that. I felt like she was like getting
Praying on her
above.
downfall.
It was
I hate
above.
that.
Everyone was like,
But wait,
told
wait,
you
wait.
that bitch.
But wait,
Nah, like,
how
but-
is it too early if that is her current reality?
I'm saying, but it was like it was too like it was disrespecting a regular working person. Like everybody works. Like no matter what level you get to, got it. Like you're really not like it's somebody always above you, basically. No matter what level you are in this industry.
If you entrepreneur, you got your.
Yeah, but it's always somebody that owns some rights to whatever you got going on. Basically, once the paperwork is done, like that's what I feel like. It's always somebody above that level.
But did
Unless you're a bit like, you know what I mean? It's kind of different. Like unless you're a billionaire or something like. But when you're coming up, it's like somebody's always above you. Like, you know what I mean? Like she just wasn't there to speak, speak her mind. Like,
Okay,
and that was
let-
too. It was too like disrespecting where she came from.
Hold on, before
A
you say that, let
regular
me fix it.
person.
real quick. Before you say that, let me fix it. So maybe my sister's right. She has a preference, but it's not what she said; it's how she said it.
But that was my next question. What did she
Right.
say in her statement that was disrespectful to a 9-to-5 man?
I don't know.
Now don't say you don't know.
I can go back. I can go back. I can go back.
Now
Like,
see
you
why
know
he
what?
got the AAKA.
It was like, is she not going to accept him because he's not able to actually be there when she needs him to be there? Like, so which one is it?
You mean like even if it's somebody entrepreneur and they like
Right.
got their shit, you know what I mean? They dug into
They
their
su-
business
they-
and building
they
their shit. They
should.
can't just
Yeah.
up and
You
go
get what I'm
either.
saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
so which one is it? Like, either you're gonna accept the person who's doing a 9-to-5, or you're gonna accept the person that's really not gonna be around because they got their own shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got it's
That's
two different sides to
but
that,
yeah, but
on
and that's
what she
also what I
wants.
was speaking. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't dig. It was shit that I said on the shit. You know what I mean? When I spoke about it, that you know what I mean? It was more to that. You know what I mean?
Off real bad.
But like, you know what I mean? Before I went off, you know what I mean? This is fucking a year, and you know what I mean? When I went off, like everything was legit what I was saying. You feel what I'm saying? I don't remember no more. But like I'm saying, like I can make a point real
we
quick.
gotta roll the video back.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I cut it and bring it back.
Roll that
But like
shit
I was
back.
saying, like, but and then in the same breath, how she was talking, like she would be on it, like the baby, and I'm like, oh, the baby, the baby, oh my god, chasing this nigga, like chasing this nigga. Like, you know what I mean? And he ain't even giving you the time of the day. Like, you know what I mean? So,
Okay,
like,
so
you picking
boom.
and choosing.
To
like,
my point,
Like,
she
who,
wants
like,
to
you're
make-
not popping.
To my
like,
point,
to be
if
picking
she's
and
focused
choosing
on
like that.
if she focused on a nigga like
Like-
the baby, we was just talking about him. The baby is a hood outside nigga. The baby is the type
don't
of
want
nigga.
that either.
The
She
baby,
didn't want him
the
in
baby
real
is the
life.
type of nigga that
Oh.
you know he got 3 or 4 bitches in the fucking cuff. You know what I'm saying? He like that. He got 8 baby moms. He got like 12 kids. You know what I'm saying?
No,
So,
he
I'm
don't.
not-
He only got
Yeah.
like 2.
Right, I'm being dramatic. I'm being dramatic. I'm being
But
dramatic.
yeah, you know what I mean?
I'm
Just
being
saying.
dramatic, but I'm just
Just
saying,
saying.
like, if she interested and if her type is the baby's type and not a 9-to-5 type of nigga, it's because a 9-to-5 nigga is beneath her financially. But she doesn't. And that's why I said she's cutting her throat. Because a 9-to-5 nigga is gonna support your dreams and goals. A 9-to-5 nigga is not really gonna want to be up under you all the time. The baby, the baby, he gonna pipe you out. He gonna give you that the baby dick. You gonna feel real good. Oh, the baby, yes. Right. You might fuck around and have a baby, but you know what I'm saying. But he's not gonna give you that same respect and support and love and care that 9-to-5 man is gonna give you. That you trying to play him out because I'm too good for a 9-to-5 because I
That's
could.
not what she said.
I'm telling you. If you're saying
That's not
that,
what she said.
no, if you're saying that, you're saying it without saying it. If I say, yo, I ain't got time for no 9-to-5 nigga, you're not saying that. You're basically saying that you're just trying to say it in a nicer way. Another woman will be like, I would like a man who can be with me all the time, spend time with me, no matter what kind of shift he works, no matter where he works at.
And
I
do
said
those
it's
type
word.
of
I said
things.
it's wordplay. I said that earlier. It's all about your wordplay. You have to say things.
But is it the same as saying something like, is it like say like the light skin, dark skin shit? Say somebody like, I only like, know what I mean, light skin chicks. I don't like, know what I mean, dark skin chicks. Like, is it the same thing? Like, should they should feel offended?
It's their preference.
Yeah, but
Okay,
that's
that's
everybody
her
preference. But you
preference.
shouldn't.
Offended about
But you
somebody
shouldn't have a
else's.
type though. Like you should never have a type
Yes,
though.
Why
you
not,
should.
though?
You should have a type. I'm
Why
not gonna
not?
agree with you there. You
Why
should.
not?
Because the type, like, okay, like oh, I like the light skinned nigga, or like, you know what I mean? Why should you have a type? Because that type that you might think that you like could not be the one for you.
Yeah,
like,
but
you know what I
can't even
mean?
control
Like,
your type though. Like, what your type
Right,
is, your
yeah.
type
right.
is. Like, what you like is what you like.
At that
Yeah.
moment, because it
Okay.
changes.
Exactly.
It's not always the same.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
But it depends on what you like that person about, whether they're light skin or dark skin. It could be their personality, but you never really. It'll be your first encounter dealing with somebody who's, if you prefer light skin, but now you encounter somebody who's dark skin, you like their personality regardless of what they look like.
So,
you know?
Yeah,
so
but
wordplay.
because- but
Answering
then again,
Saji's
then you
question,
have no
say you
type.
like light skin personality.
but then
To answer your question, you said is it the same as about light skin, dark skin? Oh, I only like light skin women. I don't like dark skin women. No, instead of saying you like dark skin women or light skin women, say I like light skin personality.
What's that? What
But
is that?
that-
What is
More
a light skin?
ignorant.
No, that's
That's offensive.
that's not
offensive.
That's not
That
offensive.
feel like the bitch ass
What's
what's
light skin
personality?
like personality? Like what is that?
That's not offensive.
Oh no, I'm light skinned. I ain't got no fucking light skin
Yeah,
personality.
like I can't stand when
I
you
hope I
talk
don't.
about light
Nah, I hope I
skin
don't. No,
like,
but what is that? I really don't like that shit.
ignorant.
Because it's not ignorance. Because
is.
no, because the the backstory about light skin, dark skin is that light skin people always thought they were better, or light skin people thought that they're
That's what dark skinned people thought.
Yeah.
So
That light skin people thought they was better.
Instead of actually getting to know the person.
So that's
Right.
so you can be dark. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not offensive because you could be dark skinned and be like, I just like someone with light skin personality. Don't play it negative. Light skin personality. The dark skin person felt that the light skin person was better. So that means the light skinned person had
You know what,
confidence.
that shit awesome.
That means the light skinned person had ambition. That means the
Why
light skinned
can't it
person.
just be personality? Why do you have to single
I'm
out
just-
the fact that they're
I'm-
light skinned
I'm-
and dark skinned?
I'm-
That's the part I'm
be-
saying that makes.
'cause
That's
that's-
what I'm saying. That's the part that makes
Right.
it offensive.
I understand that, but that's what we're talking about. That's what people. That's what the narrative of the story that people have painted. So you don't have to like we use the word nigger. Nigger or nigga was used to offend us and a derogatory and disrespect us. But here we are still saying it. Yo, what's up, my nigga? And find me in the club, bottle full of bub. You know what I'm saying? It's niggas. It's the word nigger. Nigga is being thrown everywhere. But we mad when someone else hear it. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. I like dark skinned men, but they gotta have light skinned personality.
Dark skin on the outside, light skin on the inside.
You know what I'm saying? You can put it like that. Little almond joy.
Oh shit, I'm done. Damn. Almond joy.
Almond joy.
Damn.
I love all. I don't discriminate. I mess with all
Yo,
colors. I'm like Baskin
Mickey
Robbins on
Mouse.
32
Joy,
flavors.
shout out to Coley.
What? Yo, what is behind Almond joy? Yo, funny as hell. But yeah. Just some bullshit though. That's just some bullshit.
In the beef with her though, you know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah,
end it.
yeah, it ain't no beef though.
So y'all ain't got no beef. Y'all good? You not?
That's fake made up beef, man. That's what they made
Well,
up.
he was talking about your beef list, so you know.
Yeah, no, I mean, so he was
on it.
just
She good?
nah, she good. She
I
definitely.
mean,
not
if
on
we'd have
that.
knew that she was, I don't know.
Nah, she actually.
We got
know,
might
man,
have
she
checked the
good.
pause. He might have brought her up if they had, you know what I mean, AKA beef. He probably be like, she was trying to do the AKA.
Oh, now we gotta watch it.
We've been doing this for 3 years. They just came on. You know what I'm saying?
Saji telling us something without telling us. He's telling us without telling
He
us.
go off. You think anybody listen to him? That's why he be going off like that.
That's how I felt about Joe Button one time. I hope
Man,
I
fuck
hope that video
that
never
shit.
surfaces.
Yeah, I give it shit. But shit, I'm 100, man, with me, man. You know what I mean?
Oh my god.
Toast up. ain't no list. That's all I'm saying. It ain't no list. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you may not know about the
Not
list, but
one
they
that's
know about the
written.
list.
It's not written.
Right.
Yeah, I ain't write it down.
But he be
knows
trying to
the
make it a
list.
list. Like, I just feel like anything that I see, like, I got my opinion on it. Male, female, like,
Right.
and it'll be like, you know what I
what
mean?
you should.
It'd be funny because he'd be like the females, like, he only say my beef with the females. Matter of fact, Majid and Real. Or this is why I used to say
You
that
got a
shit.
beef with, you got a dude on there. You got Meek Mill.
You got
Meek
beef
Mill?
with
He ain't like Meek Mill and Nicki at the same time.
When they was in a
While they was
relationship.
together.
Yeah, he hated that.
Oh,
They whack, this and that. They music corny as hell. Everything.
Stop that shit. Stop that shit. Stop
Tell
that
me.
shit. Stop that shit. Stop
So what
that shit.
happened?
the
What was
truth,
the
being
issue?
What was the issue? The issue wasn't nothing. When they was together, they wasn't making the music they was making.
You crazy? What's the song they did?
They did.
Yeah, when she was in the pool.
Right, and she was on the little hoverboard.
Yeah,
No, you
yeah,
playing
yeah.
that shit was a hit.
What was the other one?
They had some fire.
What was the other one? What was the other one?
She put out like a whole mean album during that time.
Oh, right. And I
But
think it was
anyway,
him.
fuck that shit. It wasn't no
Okay,
beef. It wasn't no beef. At the time, Meek Mill, when he was doing with the Drake beef and all that shit, I wasn't really feeling him off that shit. That shit was corny. You feel what I'm saying? But later on, he was like, "Oh, I was off the pills and shit." You know what I mean? Blah 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 blah.
You believe that? He explained
No, I
himself.
mean,
Right.
he explained himself.
You believe that? You believe that?
Yeah, kind
Right.
of. Because if you look at him, like, if you really go back, like, I ain't trying to, you know what I mean? I don't hate the name like that and go back and study. But in my mind, like, it's kind of like he really was kind of wilding.
You think
You
it
feel what I'm
was
saying?
vain?
Like,
It was
right
vain.
now, it seems like it's vain right now. Everything is good. Like, he doing the best he ever did. Like, you know, without her. Like, I think that was his downfall.
No.
Kind of like, you
He
know what
only
I'm
was with
saying?
Nicki for a short while. You can't blame some short period of time on his
Yeah,
whole career.
but he let
Right,
that shit.
yeah.
I don't know. That shit
was a
just wasn't
decent
right.
amount.
But to me, like his
They was
music
together for
wasn't
a
like.
little
You
bit.
know what I mean? I was saying that them albums, like I didn't like his music. Like I love his music now, for some reason. Like you feel what I'm saying? It's
So what
more
about
like
Dream Chasers?
authentic. What his first?
Was it Nightmares and Dreams?
What his first shit? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I was saying. His first shit was dope as hell, and then to me, it's just like once he got big, it was just like it's more like big headed shit, and to me, like his music wasn't the same. You feel what I'm saying? And then because I was listening to him when he was with T.I. mixtape me. You feel what I'm saying? I was listening to that shit,
Right.
and then he got on. I'm a boss with Rick. I'm like, woo, this shit is fire. And I was saying the same shit with y'all. It was like the more he got on, it was like, damn, that shit was getting to his head. Like, the nigga ain't really.
And he
Like,
got with
you-
Nicki and it messed it up.
Yeah, and it fucked it up with him.
You know what you
feel
sound
what
like?
I'm saying?
You sound
It's
like
like a hater. You
He's
sound
like a
straight up
He-Man woman hater
full-blown
club. He's like the He-Man's Woman Hater Club.
Okay. Hater. So he blew
But-
up and he changed.
Drop that shit. Drop that shit. I'm just saying. Yo, you like, nigga, I wish the best for everybody. Like, you know what I mean? To me, yes. Do I? Do I? Do I?
Yes! I'm gonna start saying
that a
yes just
meme.
like that. Yes!
Make that a
Do I? That was dope. I will make that a meme. I mean, a gif. A gif, you motherfucker. That was facts.
I mean, but that like what Sauce is, I think what Sauce is trying to say is that things change. Everything changed. Like right now, not saying like right now we kicking it with Chime.
Mm-hmm.
This is business, personal. We friends, family, however, whatever.
Yeah.
And as time goes on and we all level up, we can still conduct business and do things and do a pod. But the people that are normally around us, we're not gonna see them all the time because she's just saying that about B. Simone. Your status changes as you grow in your career. You know what I'm saying? So of course people gonna be like people who hating. Not saying you're a hater. I'm just saying people who are hating. People who are hating and don't understand her leveling up and don't understand her. She mad. Like y'all watch Bel Air.
Hell yeah.
You seen what happened in the just last episode? What just happened?
Well,
Spoiler
I
alert!
can't-
Sorry,
I
guys.
didn't see the last episode.
Yeah.
Oh well,
Okay,
it's,
wow.
it's up.
Okay.
We watched it last night.
Okay,
I see that.
okay,
but
so
just
I'm
one
not
episode.
okay. I'm not.
No.
Okay, I'm not gonna tell y'all. But
That
when you
shit
see it, you're gonna understand what I'm
Go
talking about because it's like people can't go everywhere with you, and things are gonna change. Your life is gonna change if you dedicate your time and efforts into your craft and something that you love. Like this, what we doing right here, we love this. You know what I'm saying? We love what we doing. If eventually, even if we didn't, even if it's like we love it, and if it goes somewhere without us even wanting to go somewhere, it's because it happened naturally. And then your schedule's going to change, money's going to change, things are really going to start happening for you, things that you probably never imagined. And some people who are not doing what you're doing because they're upset with their self and they're projecting their regrets off you. But I mean, that nigga acting fat, bitch. Them committee bitches phony as hell. Man, I don't even talk to them. We used to be tight. But it's not like, oh, did you hit us? Did you check on us? You see what's
support us in the
Did you do you
beginning.
understand that we're working? It's something that we're, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
Like,
it's
but-
always sad to see them people go a little bit. You know what I'm
Facts,
saying? Because
facts.
you love them people.
facts,
You know what I mean?
facts.
Then you got to see them go. They got to go in order for you to grow. They got to go.
exactly.
But
Period.
it still be like, damn, I can't
Right.
fuck with you no more.
And it's heartbreaking. It's
know what
like,
I mean?
damn.
Now I'm a man.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
but it's just like when somebody do good, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, to me, it give me motivation. Like, damn, word, it did just that. Alright, word. Boom, I'm gonna go hustle. Like, you know what I mean? It's
Which
never
you
no
should.
hate.
Which
It's
you
never
should.
hate. Like,
It's-
if I'm saying, like, I never, like I always say, like, if you got a problem with me, you must hate yourself. Like, literally. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if it's like me talking, anybody might think that I'm hating or about these industry niggas or whatever. Like, that's just my opinion. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. Like, but the niggas that know me around here, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm wishing the best for all of us. This is why I do this shit. You feel what I'm saying? This podcast shit, like, I'm wish the best for everybody. That's my
Yes,
opinion.
Of course.
If you don't like what I say, goddamn, you soft.
That's on you.
Like, you know what I mean? That's
Right.
on you, God. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not taking it back. I said what I said. You feel what I'm saying? But it ain't no male or no female thing. I'm on everybody's ass. This is me. You know what I mean? You do some dumb shit, I'm on your fucking ass. You know what I mean? Feel me? If I do some dumb shit, be on my ass. It is what it is. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I admit to that shit. Damn, I was wrong. You feel what I'm saying? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, I'm right. You know what I'm saying? But I'm always right. But I'm always right, man.
Always right.
No, man. There you go. There you go.
Out there, but I ain't going. He gonna steal that next.
No,
No.
put the saying out there because it's on camera. And
It's
when
on
you
camera.
You said it first.
Now
Yeah.
say
First.
that. You can. Feel free to take this. You can say, I ain't always right, but I ain't never wrong.
I ain't always right, but I ain't never wrong.
I
I
ain't
take that.
always right.
But I ain't never wrong.
Sounds like some true psycho shit.
No,
It
it's not.
Nah,
it don't even make sense, really.
Yeah.
Watch, one day he gonna throw that out there. When
He
you talking,
is?
you gonna think of me. You gonna
I
know.
feel like you probably said that shit
Telling you.
already.
Probably did.
Why does it sound like you,
I'm
guys?
telling you.
That's why I like that shit. You know what I'm saying? Look, I was kind of quiet. I ain't gonna give it too much credit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
You fucking hater. I'm telling you.
I'm fucking with you. Nah, I'm fucking with you.
No, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah, what is bond? That's what it is.
You gotta
though.
have some type of creativity behind it.
Facts,
That's
yo.
the thing when you're doing a pod. It's like, yo, it's times we sit around like, yo, we want to come up with like, you know, Hot 97, they got the fuck out of here. And y'all got, you know what I'm saying? Like, we want to come. It's like we need a saying. Like, what the fuck do we always say? Like, what do we say?
Man, what y'all saying?
We say a whole bunch of bullshit. Like, what do we say?
Yeah.
Like, what's the
Look.
saying y'all use?
Oh, man, we got out.
Ouch. You know what I mean? We got ouch.
One
Ouch.
time.
Drop a ouch. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Catchy though.
Ouch.
That come from my brother D. Matter of
That
fact,
come from
let's
D.
take this time to explain
Yeah.
the 100th episode.
All right.
Yes.
Okay,
Let's
if
go.
you've been following the pod, then you already know. If not, here you go.
Yeah.
My boy D, rest in peace. His birthday is on February 1st. So we started our pod at 2:01. So now we at 3:01,
Yeah.
which is 100. The 100th episode. So that's how that came about.
Yeah.
For those who don't know.
No, I
That's
mean,
what's up.
That's dope.
no, I mean, he loved the
Yeah.
Remy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So dedicated to him. Okay.
Yeah, this shit
Shout out to
dedicated
D.
to him,
That's
man.
what's
That's
up.
That's Mr. D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And shout out to the boys too, man. We finally. Nah, I still got some.
I'm gonna pour me a little bit of this.
I got something in my
Shout out to all the boys, man. We finally. I'm kind of embarrassed about it, but I'm still gonna say it and shit. We finally pulled together and got his tombstone, and everything is in the works and happening now.
Oh,
and shit.
that's
About
what's
to-
That's beautiful, man.
My
That's
boy was sitting
beautiful.
over there with no tombstone for 10 joints,
Yeah.
10 years. So
That's what's up.
he good though. Now
Yeah,
we
nah,
made
he
it happen.
good.
You know
Nah,
what
he
I'm saying?
good.
Took a long time.
It's
but
okay.
Feel me?
Sometimes it takes time, but
Nah, like-
as long as you finish what you started.
But,
Right.
you know
It's
what I
fine.
mean?
Yeah. So individually, I want to give a shout out to the boys. Shout out to Kat, Majid, everybody. I mean, Kat,
Yeah.
Real, Chino, Woo,
SP.
SP, Free, Jay Reed,
Yeah.
Bino, me. Who we missing? You
Free.
can't forget the boy G Wiz,
G Wiz.
and Rick.
Rick. No, it's Bond. Pretty Ricky Fontaine. Shout out to my nigga.
That's everybody.
That's
I bet you we forgot somebody.
Yeah, that's everybody.
It was like 12 or 13. Mark Goddard.
Yeah, big young. What
It was
is
like
Bond?
12 or
Shout out
13
to
of
my
us
brother.
and shit. Put the money together.
Yeah,
Boom, made it
definitely.
happen.
That's
What is
what's
Bond?
up.
Enough is enough.
Salute to you guys. No,
Never
that's a very
That's
touching
what's up,
moment.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
you can't say that in front of three women. Think we just gonna walk past
Right,
that.
yeah,
Like,
like
you know what I'm saying?
that.
Like, no,
Yeah.
right. My eyes get a little watery. No, because that's a beautiful thing. Because it's like you lost your brother, but his spirit will always and forever live on. And even though he was 10 joints without the tombstone, he know
Yeah.
y'all heart. He know what y'all was trying to
Yeah.
do, and to see how y'all went from youngins to these grown, mature men and what y'all doing. He see that and
And be
he's
able to come together.
right. That's okay.
And you know,
Who's
so
cutting
and just how
onions?
easy. Nah, but you know what I mean. And that's just some shit. Just how easy it was to make it happen when we were serious, guys, talking about it for so many years. It was just like crazy.
Yeah, just
Like,
like, talk. That's how
like
I go, though.
you
A
know
lot
what I
of
mean.
things
It
be-
was just like really, like we talked about it forever, and we could have been did it, but it was just so crazy. Like nobody really took like initiative, and it was just like, yo, this person's going to send it now.
Right, it takes
And
time.
you know what I mean?
Right,
And it got
okay.
done.
Yeah, but
And-
G Wiz and Rick though, they
Yeah,
did put their money up.
And from gate.
From
Shout out to
right
G
away.
Wiz and Rick, like years ago. feel me, put their money in. Feel what I'm saying? Or whatever, like, we all link up when it's time, but it trump everything. It was so
Sometimes
crazy.
life happens.
You know
you
what
know,
I mean?
other things come
Shout out
up.
to everybody. You know what I mean?
I
D
know,
boys
but
for
it
life,
started
man.
feeling like that was just like an excuse, like some things. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I know some things happen, but it's like, come on, it's too many of us, and like we all grown as hell and
Pardon
stable,
me,
and
man.
everybody able to, you know what I mean, throw some kind of money in
Facts.
to get this boy a
Facts.
tombstone. Like I started feeling like a piece of shit. Like,
What
Right,
it was, feel me?
right.
Like,
we
you know what
going
I mean?
up there and shit and just bare. Like it wasn't right.
Yeah. It was just bond. Like,
Well,
damn.
that's good. Y'all was able to take care of it. That's what's up.
Yeah.
He
Know what I
probably
mean?
smiling ear to ear.
Definitely.
So it's fine.
Definitely.
And-
It's fine.
D used to have that big
And-
old goofy smile.
And
So
I
he
like
used
to
to
say,
that nigga talked a
it was
lot of
nothing
shit.
better for
Get on my
to
damn
get that shit
nerves.
put in Father's Day. You feel what I'm saying? For him. Feel me? Saying what better than Father's Day for his, you know what I mean, for his babies. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
Shout out to you, man. For this bond.
Shout out to the guys.
Yeah.
man.
Boy,
Salute
D,
all
man.
y'all. Right.
Yes.
Word.
For this bond, definitely. But yeah. Enough of that.
Bring it in. Come on, bring us Lil Duval. Not Lil Duval. Bring us Lil Duval.
Duval.
Yo, he got it mixed up. Wait, what?
Yeah, that's what I.
Now I'm living my best life. Not him. Not him.
Bring
Not
us
him.
Duval.
So Duval, I don't know if everybody knows, but Duval he's a actor on Sisters, and he has his own podcast called the Deadass Podcast.
Okay.
And he was on with Trinity and another co-star from Sisters, and Trinity on there stated basically he stated that he likes to apologize to his wife regardless of what it is. So being I know that you two are married, and you know, obviously, or people in general in relationships or whatever, they go through issues. So basically he was saying he apologizes to his wife regardless of what it is, because he don't like tension or anything. He likes to move on from it. Yeah. So does it take you too long to apologize to your wife or significant other when it comes to situations that happen in the relationships?
I started off.
Yeah.
Kinda. It depends, right? It depends on the situation. But most of the time, see, like now, I'm thinking about different times in my relationship. You know what I'm saying? So let's say earlier, I would I would rather not talk about shit. So it's like whatever. I'd rather not even talk about it.
Really?
Let's just move on from it, sweep it under the rug. You know what I'm saying, and just move on. But the problem is my wife not like that. You know what I'm saying? She need to break shit down. Every little thing. She want to know what's up. And to be clear, she doesn't like things when it's not like on the table and clear. If she don't understand it, she got to talk about it. So I end up picking up that skill. So now, you know what I'm saying? Now we just talk about the shit for on and on and on and on, whatever it is, and talk it out. But there was a time where I did that shit. Like, hell yeah. Like, I just say, like, whatever. Like, say that she was right. Even if she was wrong, sweep that shit on the rug and move on. It's easier.
But do you think by you sweeping shit under the rug, let's say when you weren't wrong, do you feel like that you wasn't heard?
Hell yeah, that's when that shit, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't good at even like expressing myself. That's another thing. So if I can't express myself good and you could do it better than me, even if I am right, it seemed like I'm wrong because you expressing it. Now I mean, you killing it.
Right.
I got my skills up now.
Like when she comes to the shit, he like, I'm ready. When she hit him with the babe, we gotta talk. He like, all right, I can talk. What you got? Right.
Like I can talk that shit out and break it down.
Right.
But do you think, as in your younger years, you felt like maybe that you may have been expressing yourself the wrong way? Maybe that's why the
hell yeah, because I expressed I talked about this on the pod before. I expressed myself early in the relationship the same way that my father used to do it. He used to pack up and bounce. You know what I'm saying? So some shit go down, we arguing, whatever, and you like killing me, and I can't get my point across or whatever. I pack my shit up and bounce. I did that shit mad times in the beginning of our relationship too. I really did the math. Like I'm really doing the same exact shit as my piece of shit father. Like the same exact thing. Like just pack up and bounce. And my cuz too, because he was on the pod when we spoke about this shit early in the pods. My cousin Mass, he used to do the same shit. Me and him used to work together. So it'd be like, yo, cuz she wildin', I mean, come get me. Or come help me pack this shit up.
That
You know
nigga
what I'm
shit.
saying?
Or come get me.
We come pack that shit up.
You said you'll help
I mean,
him
and we
pack?
had bounce.
To
No, he
me,
said come help me.
To
him
me,
pack.
was-
Not come help him
Man,
pack.
listen, I know. Me and Cuz rolled up his whole living room rug before. We
Can
took
you
that.
stop?
Grow up.
Yes,
Grow up.
exactly.
What?
We had to grow
Grow
up.
up.
He not like that no more. You know what I'm saying? he different.
But why
And I
y'all
was
roll
with
it
him.
up? Because he paid for it?
Because he paid for it.
Oh,
That shit. We rolled that shit up and we taking it. Look, the funny shit is, look,
yeah, I ain't with that shit.
we rose the shit up, right? And I mean, we ain't thinking about how big the fucking rug is.
Right.
We rose it up. I'm thinking to myself, like, this shit big as hell. So we taking it, you know what I mean? He was in the Valley Gardens. We rolled up the living room rug. We went to go take it
Ain't no
downstairs. We exhausted. On the first flight, he lived upstairs. He's like, yo, cuz, look, we just gonna leave this shit right here. You know what I'm saying? Come back and get it. I'm like, all right. But I knew what it was because,
He was coming back.
exactly, he was gonna put it, we was gonna put that shit right back tomorrow. You know what I'm
But
saying?
wait,
So we just
while
gonna
y'all
put it
was
right here for
rolling up,
now.
where was she at? Like, I would have
She
laid
wasn't
on
there.
it.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
You said you would have laid on the
I was
carpet?
stressed out. Like, where y'all going with this?
You would have laid on the
I
carpet.
would have laid on the carpet. Y'all
You would
gonna
have
throw
laid
me
on
in
the
it.
carpet so they wouldn't take it.
Yup.
But yeah, so that's how I was stressing myself with that shit. I just bounce. And then, you know what I mean? You leave, you don't have to deal with shit now. Like, I go to my sister's house, I go to whatever, I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying?
To come right back.
To come right back.
Foolish.
Right back next day looking stupid.
So what was the turning point for that? Like, was it a birthday? Like, did you have an epiphany one day? Like, what was the turning
Yeah, it
point?
was just like time just was happening. I just started like, I don't know, like analyzing myself and realizing like the shit that I was doing, why I wasn't like able to succeed and like I wasn't able to keep a job. I wasn't able to do shit. You know what I'm
'cause you
saying?
was ready to just
Exactly.
get up and go.
I ready to just, you know what I mean? I was just my mind just wasn't right. So I started analyzing myself and, you know what I mean, doing the math to shit.
At what
and-
age you thought you started to think differently? Because you know where they say with men it takes longer than for them to mature.
I mean, because I was always kind of mature in my life and shit because of how I grew up. You know what I'm saying? So I was already kind of mature. But like when I stopped like really fucking around and like, you know, fucking around in the streets and shit and all that, like my early 20s.
Oh,
That was
okay.
early.
That's still mad young.
Yeah.
That's still
Yeah.
mad
It
young.
was super
Yeah.
early. First time.
That's what's up. Okay.
That's what's up. I just want to commend you before you speak your piece. I want to commend you on that because a lot of men don't recognize. A lot of men don't recognize that. They don't
Right.
sit down and be like,
What am I doing?
"What was I doing?" And like he's how he acted in the relationship, packing up and leaving, played a part in his entire life. He not gonna stay at no job because you're gonna say one fucked up thing to me.
She my
and,
ride.
And I'm at.
She might ride to work.
Please grow
like,
up.
fucking
Can you
up my
stop?
ride. Yeah, like, I'm fucking everything up. Like now I'm like, yo, you give me a ride to work tomorrow? Nobody trying to give you no ride to work.
They sure
And
enough,
that's-
ain't. And it's like, but that's what's up that you had to do self reflection and be like, it's me. Like I need to stop doing this toxic shit because I know I love this woman and I need to buckle down and open up my mental and figure out, get to the root of the problem because it's clearly
That's what-
it's not just me.
And
But
the-
that's
not
what
just
a
her.
real man.
You
But
know
that's
what I'm
what a
saying?
real man is, though. Like,
But
once
the
he,
weirdest
once
thing
he
is that
realized that shit, then
you don't
he
actually
know.
sit yourself down and say that. Like I really don't know when the flip happened. Like I really don't know. Like
You set
actually
yourself
the
down, you just don't
moment.
realize.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I do remember that I did pinpoint that shit at one point. It was like, nah, I'm not doing
Look
that shit.
yourself
no
in the
more. You know what I'm
mirror. Look yourself in the mirror, see it through the devil's eyes. That's when you realize. You know what I mean?
Is that one of your rhymes?
Look yourself in the
Wait,
mirror,
I'm
man.
listening. I'm like,
See it through the
I'm like,
devil's eyes.
did Tupac say that? Did Tupac say that?
Hell no.
Tupac said that. Somebody said that. Somebody said that. You gotta stop acting like you
No,
got all
they
these
know.
bars and shit. Like
Nah,
stop.
they know. They know. They know
He
what it is.
got all deep and low and
I know. I'm
shit.
listening. Like, what?
Yeah. See it through the devil's eyes, man. You know what I mean?
Sprinkle
For
some
real.
on it.
Jules.
Like my whole shit though, like with that was like when she threw my shit out, like I never packed my shit. When she threw my shit out,
Oh shit.
like you know what I mean? Like I'm like, damn, she might be serious about this shit. You know
That's a scary.
what I mean? Like,
You should have beat it to the punch.
you know what I mean?
Wait, throw my shit out.
Nah, but nah.
Pack your shit up.
But she,
Throw it
but
out.
hold up, but
That's
she a
what I'm
Scorpio. But she a Scorpio.
Okay.
She a
Peace,
Scorpio.
Shout out to.
They keep shit inside. You know what I mean? They might let little shit ride. They keep shit inside.
Uh-huh.
So you gotta understand when they like do that. You know what I mean? Like I ain't never give a fuck because I brought everything to the table. Like you know what I mean? She shout out Miss Bass. You know what I mean? And she,
All right, Miss
she stamped
Bass.
that. You feel what I'm saying? Like I brought everything to the table I could as a young man. You feel what I'm saying? Like and she know that.
Okay, I'll send this.
Oh, shout out Miss
You better
Bass.
tell her he brought everything to the table.
know what I mean? Yeah, she said, know what I mean? Know what I mean? Know what I mean?
Know what I mean, system.
You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. That's why I'm like, I hate them shits. I always hate them shit. I'm a J13 nigga. Shout out to the J's. But anyway, but what is one like? I brought shit to the table, so like it's like damn, like she keep shit aside. So when she did that, I'm like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Like,
You know what? You know it was over. Or?
Not over, but I'm like, she's serious. I know, like it wasn't over because like as a man, like you said, like what am I really doing wrong when? Not to compare myself to anybody else, but like I'm me. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like I'm not doing nothing wrong. You're doing wrong, and how you think because they want to be bosses.
What break that down. What are you talking? What
like
does that mean?
Scorpio,
Say that
like my
again.
wife, like she crazy, like how she was acting. Like it's not. She was just wilding, like you know what I mean. So I know that.
No, tell the whole story.
I'm about to say
It's too
because are you
pulled it out of thin air.
Is it
But
one?
listen.
The one question is when
Listen.
let's say you feel as though
So,
you're right in a
as-
So
situation.
let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
When you feel
When
as
I'm
though
right.
you're right in a situation,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
The
even
question
if
was
I'm
this,
right or
do you
wrong-
feel like that she allows you to express yourself? Because
Nah, she didn't.
okay,
She didn't.
Hold on, wait, before you keep going, I have one more question. Before you keep
Right.
going. I can't stand when men do this. I'm not a man basher
Go
like
ahead.
that, but
Go ahead.
I'm about to give you this
Bring
question.
it.
I'm about to give it to you.
Yeah, bring it.
So she's wilding for no reason, or you're giving her reasons to wild out, and you're saying because you just said,
Yes, I
well,
was
hold
gonna-
up,
listen.
hold up 1 second, Pippin. You just because you just said I wasn't doing nothing wrong, I was doing everything right. With that type of mentality, you're doing something wrong because you think that you can't do no wrong and that she's wrong for feeling how she's feeling when you're giving her a reason to feel that way.
All right. Say the first question.
Or we gonna have to specifically know
Nah.
the situation that you're talking about.
Right.
The first
We gotta
one.
break it down.
right.
Listen. All right. For a female, like you have dealing with hood chicks and like you know what I mean on how people expect the expectation, right? You feel what I'm saying? Like
People expect the expectation.
Yes.
Sauce, let it ride.
Yeah.
It's sauce, let it ride.
as a woman, right? How women are, you always expect something, right? That your man is doing something.
No.
No,
No?
no.
Expect or
No.
suspect?
Suspect.
Oh, yeah, sometimes. That's the expectation. Baby.
I'm nice. Shout out to that Remy. That's why I fuck with this Remy. That's why I fuck with this Remy.
The only ways
Yeah.
we start to suspect something when something changes.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? So okay, then we start to suspect things because you did something different that we have no clue about. So obviously something's shady in that situation.
Never seen you do that before. Why,
Right.
you doing that? Why you doing that now?
Yes.
Right.
See, and that's why I like to sit down with y'all. And that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you should only expect when something changes. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so when I was saying that, like, how she is, like, okay, like, like, I'm doing what I was supposed to do. Like, you know what I mean?
okay,
Like,
okay,
you
okay.
expected me, like, I'm out wilding. But it never was that.
So
But
she
in-
suspected you that you was out wilding when you wasn't.
Yes.
And you were showing her
Okay.
that you wasn't. Is what you're saying. You was doing what
But-
she expected of you.
But,
And yes,
excuse
but,
me.
and- but
I gotta stick up for my fellow Scorpio sisters.
Okay, girl, go ahead.
go ahead.
Because 9 times out of 10, I'm just speaking as a woman. If her mind is going there had to be something in the past where you was moving like that, or you did something like she didn't just pull it out of thin air. Stop.
Not to be astrologist, like you know what I mean. I'm not no astrologist.
Not to be an astrologist. Okay. Not an
But
astrologist.
Scorpio, like that's what I'm saying. Like she tried to, like we was like, listen. Shout out to 21 years. You know what I mean?
Shout out, yes.
Shout out. So
Shout
take a
out to
shot
21
for that.
years. You know what I mean?
I
Shout
can't
out
even
to
get 21
years.
days.
Yes.
Long
You
time.
know what I mean? Shout out to 21 fucking years.
I can't even get 21 questions.
You know what I mean?
Shout out to the 21
You know what I mean?
years.
Shout out to 21 years. Like, she expected me, like, 3 months in a relationship and try to set me up. Shout out to my nigga that called me young because of him. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Like, it was like that from gate. So you can't argue with me and say that I'm out doing wrong when you was like that from the gate. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Was it
Like,
from a
When
past
you never got
relationship?
caught doing nothing.
never got caught doing nothing.
Ever.
Nah,
The whole time.
So from the beginning,
but
you
from the
wasn't
beginning,
doing
you
anything.
knew who I was. I am who I am. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I am who I am.
What does that mean?
What does that
you
get?
are
Like,
what?
did
But
you have a
don't like-
reputation of it? Or?
Yeah, like, you know what I mean?
You
You
flirty?
know-
So your
I'm just kidding.
I'm saying your
You're
reputation was that
You're
you was
flirty?
dealing with multiple people before.
No.
before you
I
got
was
with
just
your
out.
wife.
I was just out and about.
So you was just
she
out and
wasn't
about.
like that. But she was a good woman. She wasn't like that. You know
Okay.
what I'm
Just
saying?
being out, running around.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
so just regular
In the
out and
streets.
around.
Yeah,
on the
on the
streets.
streets, making
Okay.
moves and
Yes.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
general, just out in the streets.
Yes,
we just
but
we
I
gonna
don't
make
like
that
to-
clear,
Right.
And
We gonna
that's my
make that
problem.
clear.
That's my problem. I don't like going deep into it. Like, I always make myself sound crazy.
Yeah,
Like, on
you
camera.
sound-
You know what I mean? But this is what it was. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, that's all. Like, women expect, like, you know what I mean, for suspect, regardless of what it is.
So to my
I
sister,
don't think so.
Yes, they
I don't
do.
think so. Not at all. I don't think so.
Yes, they
Because at
do.
the end of the day, so then there's no trust.
So-
Then there's no trust in it. If a woman is already suspecting something, then there's no trust. When you're not even building anything
I like-
really
like,
yet.
what's
so
the-
to me, when you start off a new relationship or you're talking to somebody, you're getting to know them. So basically, you've given them the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I met you in the streets. You run the streets. Okay, I'm gonna allow you to keep doing that because that's what you're used to doing.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? But once we dive into getting into a relationship and getting to know one another and continue that, and you're still doing the same thing, but the minute that you switch up a little bit, that's when
The speculation starts.
Yes.
but switch up for good or bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to
Right,
No, I'm
switch up
saying-
for good or bad.
Some people, it could be growth.
Right, facts.
But I'm saying in a negative way because obviously he's saying that she's
Yeah,
suspecting
like
in a
off
negative
camera.
But what
way.
he-
Like
He's
off
saying he
camera.
wasn't
What he-
doing nothing. He wasn't doing nothing wrong.
Right.
Like, he was out
And what she interpreted him doing
being a
was
man,
negative
like
already.
providing.
Yeah.
So
Right.
maybe she just wanted him to
But
change
not
right then
to,
and there because they
not
got
to say like
together.
anybody,
I don't
like
know.
like from that, what I was telling you off camera, like when you go out and then she don't call me, and
Now
you
you
know
call
what I mean?
her. Now you
Now
call
I'm
her.
calling her, like you know what I mean, like what the fuck is going on? So like you
And
know
you
what I mean?
outside. And you
You know what I mean?
outside.
But not saying that I'm right from right or wrong. Like, of course, I'm gonna be like at this point in my life now, like if she's wrong, you know what I mean, and I'm right, like or whatever. Look,
You
don't
try
matter
to
what
make
it
your
is.
point?
You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna say, okay. You know what I mean? You're right. you know what I mean?
but that's
And
the
I'm
thing.
wrong, and I'm not gonna argue about it. You
But
know
see,
what I mean?
but
Like,
see, that's where I
why
think a lot
argue?
of
Because that,
confusion-
like, you know what I mean? Like when you hold off and make shit worse. Like when it was early. Let me make a point real quick. When it was
Go ahead,
early,
go ahead. We
Let him
listening.
land. That's what they call it, land. But he don't
look,
land.
Look, I'm gonna land. I'm gonna land. Look, I'm gonna land.
He
He's circling the ground.
Look, I'm gonna land.
Bring that shit down, man. Come on, wrap it up.
Look, I'm gonna land. Look, boop. Look, I'm gonna land.
It's the sounds from it. Boop.
I would never pack my bags. I would just like carry on with the I'm mad, you mad. You know what I mean? Let the shit carry on. Now it's like, all right, enough with the bullshit. Know what I mean? I'm wrong. Know what I mean? Let's talk about this shit.
But
Let's get this shit over
are you
with.
generally
That's what I'm saying.
wrong? Are you wrong?
Are
You're
you
just
no-
telling her
yeah.
that you're just telling
Like
her that you're wrong.
sometimes,
So she could be calm.
sometimes because like if I'm telling her I'm wrong, it's gonna like I don't want the conversation to keep going on because if it
But
keep
see,
going
but
on,
see, that's
because
what
you're
I'm
gonna
trying
keep
to ask.
arguing about because females they're gonna keep arguing
But
about
that's
the
what I'm
situation.
trying to ask.
They gonna
If
keep
you
arguing
know,
about it.
if you know that we're gonna argue regardless. Let's just,
Yeah, see?
because if
See?
shit,
Like,
if
why?
if shit don't make sense, we gonna ask.
But I'm
questions.
not. But at this
If
point,
it don't make sense, we're gonna ask questions. But the issue is that okay, let's say females, myself, let's say I'm fully in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? Fully in the wrong, and you know that you're right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you just to level the playing field, you be like, you know what? I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm trying
Yes.
to move forward.
Yes.
But why would you do that knowing that your feelings are not being heard?
Because
you
I'm gonna
get it
talk
out,
about
though. Like you can't express
yeah.
it good. That's what I'm saying. Let's go
I'ma
back to that
talk-
like that
yeah,
good
I'ma talk it
arguing,
later.
that good arguing shit. So if you could argue good as hell, you almost could win damn near every.
Very true.
You know what I mean? You can almost win every one because if
Very
we going back
true.
for him, like he can never win an argument with me.
But
he,
that
he
gives
can't
you-
do it. I kill
Because you
him every
learned from
time.
because you learned from your wife.
Nah.
Give that
I
sex
killed
some
him.
props. Give that
You know what I mean? You can't win the argument with him. You go back and forth all the time. You can't do it.
And that's when you get it fucked up. And see, that's what I'm saying. Now I'm putting it out on back. Now you getting my whole shit fucked up. Now you getting my whole shit fucked up. I just don't argue with you at a point. Like, let you win. I don't care.
But do you feel like that solves anything?
No, it don't. That's what I'm saying. Your point not even being heard. Stand up for yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest, nigga.
But what is the point of arguing with somebody that's gonna keep going back and forth?
You don't have to argue. It's a discussion.
It's a conversation.
When you lose, give up. You know what I'm saying?
But
like,
see, it shouldn't be. Hold on one second, B. Let me say this real quick. My bad, B.
Nah, you good.
It shouldn't be a win-win either. It shouldn't be like a win-lose battle. It should be because, like I was telling y'all off camera,
to an understanding.
Right? I was telling y'all this off camera. I'm learning different wordplay because y'all already know how we give it up, how we talk. It could get crazy, but because the communication's off, because we're not listening and communicating to understand one another. Everyone got an opinion. I got an opinion. So in a relationship. It shouldn't be like, okay, I got the how you call them when they say in court, I got exhibit 1, 2, and 3. I'm ready to present my case. It shouldn't be that way. When you with your partner, your wife, or your husband, it should be like, babe, you made me feel like this situation, blah, 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 blah. Yes,
and because you responded this way, this is what made me respond.
And yes, I was wrong for probably saying it like this, but it wasn't meant intentionally to disrespect you or hurt you. I just feel like this, and this.
Exactly, because that's one of the tricky things. You can't tell somebody how they feel.
It's wordplay, yes.
But wait a minute, but what if somebody take advantage of that and they lie? Like, I felt like this. And then we both, like, say we both agree, like, you can't tell nobody how they feel, right? Mm-hmm. But you just want to win so bad that you lie.
It's not about winning.
You know what I'm saying? You're lying about even how you feel. Like, that's not how you really feel. There's no way you felt a certain type of way because I did this. This is all I did. You know what I'm saying? I'm being understanding. I'm being open, okay? But you can't say that this was, like, disrespect in any kind of way. I can't think of a situation to bring up.
But listen, when it comes to a point where the lie, yo, a truth is the lie.
Oh my God.
So why not, like, you know what I mean? Like, the truth is a lie.
But the truth is not a lie.
Yes,
A lie is a lie.
And the truth is a lie to somebody that always expect the lie to be a lie.
Let me hear
you.
But
what I'm trying to, what I was going to say was that 9 times out of what I'm learning now in in working on my communication is that how I feel is not necessarily the reality of what went on, and I think that's what a lot of people.
Give it to me.
I think that's what a lot of people miss. That how you make me feel,
say it again.
How I feel, or how is not necessarily the reality of what went on.
Damn,
like
that was
you
deep.
did something that made me feel some type of way because of my perception, but that may not be the reality of what took place.
Talk to him. Yes,
and I think that's. Yeah, that
was you. Give us some man. I guess, AKA Dr. Dangerous in the building.
Take it over, Dr. Pino. Take it over, Dr. Pino. She took over my AKA. She took it over my Dr. Pino.
That's some deep shit because what she said is all fact. Say it again. Say it again.
No, I'm learning that now. No,
I mean, because some people are harder than other people. Some people soft as hell. Some people feelings get hurt very easily.
Yes.
Some people don't.
That's very true. I'm one of those people where I could dish it, but I cannot take it.
Yes.
I can say some
and you
nasty
know that, and you still won't take it.
But
it's a work in progress.
You are now tuned into the Regular Ass Podcast.